Having tried to use the witch cord that erases the stretch of 33 blocks and tuning in the voice which woodenly stated the talk box was disconnected, my mother, religiously girdled in her God, slipped on some love and laid on my bell like a truck, blew through my door, warm wind from the south, concern making her gruff and tight-lipped, and scared that her baby was starving. She, having learned that disconnection results from non-payment of bills. She did not recognize the poster of Grand LeRoi, Al, Cat on the Wall, had never even seen the books of black poems I have written, thinks that I am under the influence of communists when I talk about black as anything other than something ugly to kill it before it grows. In any impression, she would not be considered relevant or black. But there she was, standing in my room, not loudly condemning that day, and not remembering that I grew hearing her curse the factory where she cut a slave, and the cheap J-boss wouldn't allow a union, not remembering that I heard the tears when they told her a high school diploma was not enough. In here now, not able to understand what she had been forced to deny. Still, she pushed into my kitchen so she could open my refrigerator to see what I had to eat, and pressed 50 bills in my hand, saying, "Pay the talked bill and buy some food. You got folks who care about you." My mother, religious Negro, proud of having waded through a storm, is very obviously a sturdy black bridge that I crossed over on. You see so many graveyards around these little towns, out in the open spaces and places. I guess big cities have not enough space for the living, let alone the dead. There is so much water here, and back home in Chicago we would call them rocks, lying all on the grounds. Lots of rocks around, but you would call them stones here. See how much smoother the world is. The farther east we go, the more frequent are the stops at rich, small, quaint towns, and the more frequent are the admonitions to watch one's ticket on the rack above the seat, or to be very sure to take it with you if you leave your seat. Apparently the very wealthy steal. As I ride the train, watching the many white students eat out of brown paper sacks, saving their now money so they can be very wealthy later on also. Salt is what it all becomes. Salt always did make me crave sugar. If I could have turned and looked back like Lot's wife, I never would have. Turning is for other memories. Memories are actually seasons of homeless dreams. The main event in life is something we think we can plan, but can't. A nest or a fishnet of categories, of hunger. A need river, running wild in every imaginable direction. It would have been all salt, and me craving sugar. I've had tangled feelings lately about everything. About writing poetry and other forms. About talkin' and dreamin' with a special man who says he needs me. And my mouth has been open most of the time, but I ain't been sayin' nothin' but thinkin' about everything. And the partial pain has been, how do I put myself on paper, the way I want to be or am, and be not like anyone else in this black world but me. I am lonely. All the people I know too well. There was comfort in that at first, but now we know each other's miseries too well. We are lonely women who spend time waiting for occasional flings. We live with fear. We are lonely. We are talented, dedicated, well-read, black, committed. We are lonely. We understand the world problems, black women's problems with black men, but all we really understand is lonely. When we laugh, we are so happy to laugh. We cry when we laugh. We are lonely. We are busy people, always doing things, fearing getting trapped in rooms, loud with empty, yet knowing the music of silence, hating it, hoarding it, loving it, treasuring it, it often birthing our creativity. We are lonely. Being soft and being hard, supporting ourselves, earning our own bread, soft, hard, soft, knowing that need must not show, will frighten away, knowing that we must walk backwards, nonchalantly, on our tiptoeness, into happiness, if only for stingy moments. We know too much. We learn to understand everything, to make too much sense out of the world of pain, of lonely. We buy clothes, we take trips, we wish, we pray, we meditate, we curse, we crave, we coo, we caw. We need ourselves sick, we lonely. We grow tired of tears, we grow tired of fear. We grow tired but must always be soft and not too serious, not too smart, not too bitchy, not too sapphire, not too dumb, not too, a little less, a little more, add here, detract there, lonely.